Namaste and welcome everyone to this very special episode of the Superheroes Podcast Show. I'm your host, thrilled to have the one and only Batwoman joining us today. Kate, it's an honor to have you here. How are you feeling about stepping into the spotlight like this?
I'm here because Gotham needs every voice it can get. The suit doesn't come off easily, but if talking helps people understand what we're fighting for, I'll do it. Let's make this count.
That's the spirit. Moving on to the first question. To start things off on a lighter note, what's a typical night like for you in Gotham? Any small victories that keep you going when things get heavy?
A typical night is shadows, sirens, and stopping the next tragedy before it happens. Small victories, saving a kid from a gang initiation, or shutting down a weapons shipment. Those moments remind me why the cape exists.
Powerful perspective. Those small wins really do fuel the bigger fight. Moving on to the next question. So, why did you appear in Gotham City when we have Batman?
Batman protects the city his way. I protect it mine. Gotham's big enough for both of us, and some threats need a different approach, one that doesn't always play by the same rules.
Fair point. The city needs all the guardians it can get. Moving on to the next question. Have you had a gadget malfunction in the middle of a fight that turned into an accidental comedy show? Any embarrassing Batwoman moments fans would love to hear.
Once, a grappling line jammed mid-swing and I face-planted into a dumpster. The thug actually laughed before I knocked him out. Lesson learned, always double-check the tech.
I love that even legends have those human moments. Moving on to the next question. Have you ever met Marvel's superheroes, DC superheroes, or any anime superheroes? If yes, then who? And how was the first intersection?
Cross-universe encounters are rare and usually messy. I've crossed paths with a few Justice League members in crises. First meetings are tense. Trust isn't given. It's earned through bullets and bad guys.
Sounds intense. Moving on to the next question. Many fans debate over Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and you in the fan war on social media, just like Superman versus Batman. Any take on this?
Fan wars are a distraction. We're all fighting the same darkness in different ways. Strength isn't about who's better. It's about who stands up when it matters.
Wise words to cut through the noise. Moving on to the next question. Do you know there are lots of superheroes and anime cosplays? Many people also does your cosplay too. Have you seen the cosplay event? If yes, then did you like it? Or any moment or incident do you like to share?
I've seen the photos from conventions. It's surreal seeing people suit up as me. One kid told me my symbol gave them courage to stand up to bullies. That hits harder than any villain.
That's beautiful. Playing devil's advocate here, who is stronger, you or Supergirl or Wonder Woman?
Stronger depends on the fight. Supergirl has raw power, Wonder Woman has god-level skill, and I have something they don't: relentless preparation and zero quit. Pick your battlefields.
The fans are going to debate this one forever. So, what are the true intentions of Batwoman?
Justice. Protection for those the system fails. I won't let monsters win, even if it means walking the line between hero and something darker.
That drive is what makes you who you are. Moving on to the next question. How's your life? Are you still single or you're with someone in a secret relationship? Or what qualities does your future husband should have? Many people want to know this.
My personal life stays personal. Gotham has too many eyes. Let's just say the right person would need to understand the mission comes first and handle danger with a smile.
Understood. Privacy matters even for heroes. Moving on. The Joker calls you by other names. You know what I meant. Any thoughts on this?
The Joker's words are poison, meant to break you. I don't let them define me. He's a symptom of Gotham's rot, and one day I'll help put him down for good.
Solemn but necessary truth. Now shifting gears a bit, what's your take on Indian cuisine? Any dish you've tried or would want to try after hearing about it from fans?
Buttered chicken and fresh naan sound like the kind of fuel a vigilante needs after a long night. Spicy, comforting, and full of flavor. Reminds me that good things come from strong traditions.
Nice to hear that appreciation. Moving on. Have you ever visited or heard about ancient Indian temples? What draws you to places of history and resilience like that?
Temples built to last centuries speak to endurance. In my line of work, symbols of strength and faith matter. I'd respect the discipline it takes to build something eternal.
Great. Moving on to the next question. If you had to pick a favorite Indian god or deity based on what you've learned, who would it resonate with and why?
Someone like Goddess Durga. Fierce protector who fights evil without hesitation. That kind of unyielding warrior spirit aligns with the fight I know.
A strong choice. Moving on. What's the most ridiculous villain gadget or scheme you've ever dealt with that still makes you shake your head?
A guy who tried weaponizing rubber ducks. Yeah, it escalated fast, but taking him down felt absurdly satisfying.
Only in Gotham. Moving on. In this adult conversation, talking real world shadows, what's the darkest part of being a hero that people don't see? The moral gray areas?
Sometimes you break bones to stop worse things. You carry the weight of lives lost because you were seconds too late. The suit hides the scars, but they're there.
Thank you for that honesty. It's heavy but real. Now, some critics say vigilantes like you undermine the law. How do you respond to that, especially when the system fails so often?
The law is a tool. When it fails the innocent, someone has to step in. I answer to my conscience and the people I protect.
A debate that never ends. Next question. If you could team up with any non-DC character for one wild night in Gotham, who would it be and why?
Someone with skills and attitude, maybe a certain anime swordsman, or anyone who understands lone wolf justice. We'd clean up the streets efficiently. Maybe Prince Vegeta.
Fans would love that crossover. Now moving on. What's one thing that always makes you smile even on the worst nights?
Seeing Botham's kids make it to sunrise. Hope in their eyes keeps the fire burning.
Beautiful. So how do you handle the personal losses that come with this life? Family, friends, does it ever get too much?
You honor them by continuing the fight. Grief becomes fuel. You don't forget, you carry them.
Moving on to the next question. What Indian festival or tradition have you heard about that feels like it could fit a hero spirit, maybe something energetic and communal?
Diwali, the festival of lights overcoming darkness. That symbolism hits home for anyone battling shadows.
Perfect parallel. Now be honest, have you ever used your tech to pull off a prank on another hero?
Let's just say Batman found his cape mysteriously stuck once. He wasn't amused. I was.
Moving on to the next question. In a world full of real-world darkness, crime, corruption, what keeps you from crossing the line completely into vengeance?
The memory of who I fight for. Vengeance consumes, justice protects.
Crucial distinction. Moving on. What's one way to unwind when you actually get a night off? Any guilty pleasures?
A quiet rooftop with the city lights and strong coffee. Sometimes you just need to breathe.
Some say heroes like you create more villains by existing. What's your counter to that argument?
Villains existed long before me. I just make sure they lose more often.
Straight to the point. So any message or advice for young people inspired by you who want to make a difference in their own communities?
Start small, train hard, stand up for what's right, even when it's unpopular. The suit is optional, the courage isn't.
Beautiful. Now, next one. Looking back, what's one decision you wish you could change and what did it teach you?
Trusting the wrong people too soon. It taught me that preparation and instinct save lives.
Lessons from the trenches. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who and what would you ask them?
A warrior like Joan of Arc, I'd ask how she kept faith when the world turned against her.
Great. Before wrapping this up, any special message for your Indian fans and the fans all over the world?
To my Indian fans, your resilience and rich heritage inspire me. Keep fighting your own battles with courage. To fans everywhere, the night is darkest before the dawn. Stand together, protect the innocent, and never let fear win. We're all in this fight.
Kate, thank you for this raw, honest, and powerful conversation. You've given us a lot to think about. Until the next episode, stay safe out there, Batwoman.
Stay vigilant, everyone. Gotham and the world needs all of us.
Fans, if you loved this, smash like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what you want next. Until the next episode, stay powerful. This has been the Superheroes Podcast.